Good morning and welcome to the Medina County Commissioners meeting for August 17th. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In our prayer for the morning, Heavenly Father, we beseech your divine guidance in this meeting. Keep us ever mindful of our obligations. Grant us, dear Lord, wisdom, tolerance, and courage, that we may serve our county and fulfill our trust. Amen. Steve, could I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Move to approve the minutes of August 10th.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes. Next up, I have one commissioner resolution. I'm going to do this out of turn. I don't know if Ms. Santiago is
I
here.
don't think they stayed.
Maybe they didn't.
Okay. This resolution is to approve bonds that will be issued by Clark County on behalf and for the benefit of the Ohio Masonic Home and affiliated facilities located both in Clark County and in Medina County. These are non-recourse bonds. They will not impact Medina County in any way, shape, or form from a financial standpoint. The bond amount is $38 million. Could I have a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Second.
Any questions?
I'll just comment, it may not have a financial impact on the county commissioners and our bonding authority or expenditures, but it will have an immense impact on Medina County.
Yes.
In as much as the expansion of obviously facilities for individuals in independent living as well as assisted living. So I think that it's a great investment in the county. I'm glad to see it being done.
Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes. We will move into our normal resolutions for the morning. First up, we have Andy Conrad, our county engineer, and standing in for Andy is Dan Becker. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning. Let's see what we have. Today I have 3 resolutions for your consideration. The first one is necessity to close Fixler Road between Beach Road and Bonita. The second is necessity to close River Corners Road between Chatham and Spencer Mills Road. And the third is the necessity to close Spencer Lake Road between Richmond and Avon Lake Road. And then our weekly permits.
I move to approve the 3 resolutions.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Next, we have Amy Langen Galvin, our assistant county administrator.
Good
morning,
morning.
Amy.
I have 8 resolutions for your consideration this morning. The first is amending the appropriation measure resolution. The second is amending the 2021 appropriations resolution by transferring appropriations. The third resolution is expenditure adjustments for various funds. Fourth resolution is cash transfer for various funds. Fifth resolution is declaring Medina County motor vehicles as excess property. Sixth resolution is authorizing the purchase of 6 new 2021 Ford Explorers for the Medina County Sheriff's Office. The seventh is allowing expenses of county officials. This is for training for the prosecutor, the Child Support Enforcement Agency, and the Sheriff's Office. And the last and 8th resolution for me today is approval of claims for the week in the amount of $1,304,728.40.
Move to approve the 8 resolutions.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. Next up, we have Holly Murin, our Human Resources Director. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning. On our personal changes resolution today, we have 3 new hires, 1 at Job and Family Services, 1 at Animal Shelter, and 1 in Maintenance. 4 rate increases, 3 in Sanitary and 1 in Animal Shelter, and 1 resignation in Transit.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Holly. In one other personnel matter, We've been notified that a long-term employee of the county who has retired has passed away. Beverly Valentine, she retired in 2016, but spent 32 years working for the county in the finance department. Steve, you probably knew her.
Well, yeah.
And she retired as the finance director. She worked that for about a year, but 32 years. So I just want to observe a moment of silence. Our heart goes out to her family, and may she rest in peace. Next up, we have Scott Miller, County Administrator.
I just have one resolution for you today. This resolution is entering an agreement with Oak Group. This is for master plans examination services for the Medina County Building Department.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Last, we have Jeremy Cinco, our sanitary engineer.
Morning.
Good morning, Jeremy.
3 resolutions for consideration today. First is authorizing the purchase of a Caterpillar diesel generator for the Sharon North sewage pumping station. Lead time on this thing is 24 to 27 weeks, so we wanted to kind of get moving on that. The second is awarding the 2020 home sewage system replacement project for contracts B, C, and D. And third, authorizing the sanitary engineer to apply for 2022 grant monies available for the replacement/repair of failing septic systems through the Ohio EPA Water Pollution Control Loan Funds.
Move to approve all 3 resolutions.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? The money that is being expended for these septic systems, those are on private property. That's all coming from Ohio EPA, correct?
That is correct.
Okay,
Yep,
So-
and we work with the health department on those.
correct.
Mhm.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Excuse me. Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.
We'll move into public comment. Do we have anyone here that would like to address the board this morning? Yes, sir. Please give your name and address, and you've got 5 minutes.
Good morning. Jim Billick, 3414 Hamlin Road in still beautiful Medina Township and the beautiful Weymouth corridor of Medina Township. Just wanted to advise the commissioners, if they hadn't heard or seen the Gazette, that last night at the Township Trustee meeting, they did vote to deny the request for the zoning change by Sheets and the owner and Mr. Gersbacher, the realtor. And I just wanted to thank all of those. You know, there were some efforts to the contrary. I wanted to thank all of those who had the foresight. That included the Medina Township Zoning Commission, who voted 4-1 in denying the application, and the Medina Township trustees, who voted 3-0 also to deny the application. So I just wanted to let you all know if you hadn't heard that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other public comment this morning? Hearing none, we will move into our discussion session. Do you have something, Greg, you'd like to? For discussion?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Proceed.
Is it public or is it discussion? It's discussion. Greg Brown, Medina County Home Superintendent. Just on behalf of the Medina County Home residents, I would like to personally thank everyone who donated livestock from the Medina County Fair Junior 4-H Livestock Auction. We received 9 rabbits, 2 ducks, 20 chickens, 3 turkeys, 2 sheep, 3 beef, 4 pigs. Only my second year, best one ever. Don't know if I can top that one. We're extremely blessed, and my hand is very cramped because that was a lot of thank you letters yesterday. That was all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Greg. Scott, do you have anything?
Just a couple of things. I just want to let you know that, I think last week or the week before, we talked about the sheriff vehicles, and Sheriff Grice was able to obtain 6 cruisers this year. So we will be increasing the general fund budget by about $198,000. It's something we don't normally do, but because of the microchip situation, we're unsure whether or not we'll be able to get vehicles next year. So we wanted to make sure these are available. We wanted to get them so that we don't have to worry about next year. So I wanted to let you know that we're doing
And
that.
we'll make the adjustment reflective for next year's budget.
Yes, we won't have to budget any money in next year's budget for vehicles. The other thing is, I got a call from Bob Toth. As you know, they had very large crowds over at the fair this year, and parking was an issue. So he's wanting to know if next year, if necessary, if they might be able to use the parking lot at the engineering center. People could park there, and then they could transport people. They could have a shuttle going back and forth between the engineering center and the fairgrounds.
Has there been any issue of why they can't do it in the past, or
No,
they've never asked?
I think they had parking there years ago, when the.
Are they talking just after hours?
Yes,
Oh.
yeah, just after hours.
So, I don't know, I have to write down there, I know when they were doing the reconstruction, obviously, of Smith Road, there was a lot of issues in terms of like sidewalks and so forth. Now, there is a complete sidewalk system also from
Mhm.
there, and that's not actually, if you want to compare walking that entire length of the the county fairgrounds, that's not a bad walk on a
No.
good day. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, but I'm open to that.
Okay.
certainly.
Sure.
All
Makes
right,
sense.
so I'll let him know that you can go ahead and plan on
Now,
that.
this will be for no charge.
Yes, this would be no charge.
Okay, just want to make sure, because I know across the street they do have some other businesses that have some income, and I know some nonprofits get the benefit of some of that as well.
Yeah, this should be no charge. The other item is the farmer's market. They use the square on Saturdays, and there are times when Main Street Medina has something going on in the square, or if there's a heavy rain, they can't use the square because of the damage it's caused to the grounds. So the idea is to close Broadway in front of the church, to set up in front of the church, and then to overflow into our parking lot on Saturdays. They need some visibility from the square. If people come, they can see on North Broadway, and then they can just.
This is only when it's raining,
This
or
is-
every week? From now?
No, this is only when it's raining or if something's going on. If Main Street's having an event on the square, we'll know ahead of time, so they can actually give us that schedule at the beginning of the year. But if there's a heavy rain, I mean, this year I know we've had several heavy rains, and so they've been unable to use the square, and they've had to set up I think they've set up in the street. So they just want to know if they have permission to use our parking lot on those Saturdays when the square is unavailable for use.
That they would use it for booths and
Yes.
vendors, correct?
Yeah.
Where would, normally the people would park here, the county administration building, they would then park over just at the parking deck, correct?
Probably, yeah, I would imagine the parking deck.
So
and-
Scott, are they gonna be out on Broadway? So they'll have North Broadway shut down
My,
in front of this building?
my understanding is, yes, they would have it shut down, probably up to, was it Elmwood?
Friendship
Or Friendship, or,
whatever it
yeah.
is,
And they would set up just in front of the church, and then they would overflow. They indicated they needed some visibility from the square.
Right.
So that's why they would set up in front of the church. Otherwise, they would just set up back here, but if they set up back in our parking
Nobody
lot,
would see it.
nobody would see it.
No insurance issues with Corsa?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I can check.
Okay.
Okay.
And there still would be some parking back here as well.
Yeah.
Right, I guess
I'm
it's
sure
a
they
matter of
would.
how they would block off things.
Yeah.
They wouldn't fill the whole lot, I wouldn't think.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure that over on Liberty,
Yeah.
that parking lot over there would
I'm
be
fine with working with
available.
them on that,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. And the only other thing is, they have the foundations poured for the elevator shafts,
Mhm.
and the GMP3 should be available in the next couple of weeks. They've been getting bids in. From what I've told, they are at budget or below budget in the bids that are coming in, so we're in pretty good shape. There are some issues that they've encountered, but nothing that can't be overcome. So we're in good shape moving forward.
Excellent.
Okay,
Very good.
thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks for the update on the courthouse. Jeremy? Amy? Holly? Stephen? Steve?
No, nothing for discussion.
I just want to thank Jeremy. He came up with a passable plan for EMA moving their sanitary sewer lines in order for them to have the possibility of doing a one-story building versus the two-story
Really?
building.
Okay.
So I'll have to present the option to EMA because it doesn't come without a cost.
Right.
But I do think they like the idea, the appeal of doing one story versus two, so it's still, even paying for the potential move still would save some money. But I will let EMA know of this potential.
So they would pay, the EMA would pay for them for the relocation of that sewer
Haven't talked to
line?
EMA yet. Jeremy and I just met this
Okay, but
morning.
that's a,
But Jeremy, at first, we weren't sure that there was even an option. There is a
Right.
potential option that
Oh.
would work.
okay,
So his people went out and surveyed it, and there is an option, so I'm going to present it to EMA.
super, good.
And just for clarification's sake, you're talking about the building that was donated to EMA in Chippewa Lake.
Absolutely,
Correct, yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're looking to do an extension.
Got it. Okay,
Excellent.
good.
And I don't have anything for discussion, just an announcement. So the commissioners will be meeting again this morning at 10:30, then 5 o'clock this afternoon, and then at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to talk about the American Rescue Plan funds and to hear presentations from various groups and entities that have submitted requests. So I just wanted to let everybody know.
Okay, good. I guess you're looking for a motion to go into executive session for the purpose to discuss pending litigation?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes,
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, thanks again, Jeremy.
Okay, it is 10:20. We are out of executive session.
Move to adjourn our regular meeting.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Hambley?
Yes.
Sweattick?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes. Thank you. Have a great week.